hello. Long time no see. It is raining outside. Not sure if you can hear that. I can. Anyway, as I mentioned in a newsreel that I posted a little while back, I was going to do a cover of the song Good Tonight from the Bad Guys soundtrack of the movie Bad Guys. The Bad Guys from DreamWorks. And it turned out I hated it. I think I was running my notes a bit too high, and it came out awful. So I could have tried again with a lower pitch, but instead I thought, well, I haven't done a actual movie review in a while. Why don't I just review The Bad Guys? And it was and so I was like, sure, let's do that. The Bad Guys was a recent DreamWorks animation movie. It was in theaters several months ago. I was not able to catch it in theaters, but it also went to streaming services. Well, specifically a streaming service. It went to Peacock. It's currently on Peacock. And I saw it then. And once it's done, if it's run on Peacock, it's supposed to be going to other streaming services from what I recall. And, but anyway, I saw it then. That's where it currently is. It's on Peacock. It'll probably go other places, but I can't say for certain where. After it's done with that, we're on Peacock. Anyway, The Bad Guys is an interesting movie and a worthy addition to DreamWorks animation contributions. It is one of the only family-friendly heist movies I've ever seen. I'm sure others are out there, but it's one of the first I've ever seen of a family-friendly heist-style film. And ultimately, I liked it. Yeah, real short, right out of the way. That's how I do things. I do pitch a little verdict at the beginning, then I start explaining myself. But I liked The Bad Guys. And then, so pretty much the entire main cast are animals. But most of the supporting and background cast are human. And it can be a little confusing, but I like to think of it as they're all human. But the main roster, main cast, we see as animals to better depict what their personality is like. It's like an artistic thing. Mr. Wolf is not actually a wolf, but we see him as a wolf because that's how it makes more sense to me. And that it just depicts the personalities better. Or, we just don't mention the fact that there are sentient animals around. And that makes a certain part of the movie... It makes a certain part of the movie make more sense if we go like, well, they're not actually these animals. Because at one point, they conduct a heist on a research facility for animal testing, specifically on guinea pigs, because guinea pigs lab, it's like a play on words, a pun of the whole, you're a guinea pig, you're a scientific experiment. So they're off to free these guinea pigs. Oh, we had a focus there problem. Okay, you good? Okay, so they were freeing these guinea pigs on the orders of a guinea pig. Professor Marmalade is a guinea pig. Wanted you to freeing these guinea pigs, but those guinea pigs are feral and not sentient. They seem like the actual animal guinea pig. And this guy is a guinea pig, but wearing clothes and talking and doing all the anthropomorphic stuff. It gets confusing unless you think they're not actually animals. They're... Which you can get away with cartoons. I don't know. It's... Don't think too much about it. That doesn't matter. Think about the characters. Not stupid details like that. That doesn't matter. I think it's a good movie. There is a villain. There's an actual villain in the movie. And I do wish they were not as obvious, the villain. If it wasn't as obvious that they were the villain. But for a movie like this, that is ultimately supposed to be family friendly, I'd say even a kid's movie, but definitely something an adult can enjoy too. It's okay to have an obvious villain. It's fine. Depending on how you... It's only a twist villain. I think the character is only a twist villain if you are not suspecting them from the start. I may have thought, oh, this villain is obvious because I immediately saw through it. But not everybody would. Probably not. So I think it's fine. It's fine. Ultimately, I think it's a good movie. It tells a fine story of potential redemption. You don't have to be the role that people tell you you are. Friends are important. Whatever. There's several things you can take from this movie that are positive. If you want to take away anything from the movie. If you look, you can find morals, but I don't think they push anyone in particularly at you. It's just there to take if you want. Much like the stuff the characters were trying to steal. It's just right there waiting for them. Maybe not a good analogy, but there you go. I like the bad guys. I had fun watching the bad guys. Good Tonight was a surprise song that they dropped right in the middle of the song, in the middle of the movie, and I do like it. And I enjoyed the song. It was a fun song. The bad guys are currently available on streaming on Peacock until Peacock is done with that run, and then it will be on other streaming services, but I do not know which ones. Sorry about that. The Bad Guys is also currently available on home release for your DVD, your Blu-ray, all of that. So, if you'd rather own a physical copy, it is currently out to do that. And if you like heist movies, it follows the tropes of heist movies. Family film. It's a decent... I think it's a decent family film. Anyway, just wanting about an hour and a half of distraction from your not fun life or whatever, I can recommend giving it a shot. And that's it. That's about all I can think of to say about it. That doesn't take away too much from the experience, so with that, ultimately, I'm just saying I liked it, maybe you will too. And I'll catch you next time on whatever it is I intend to release from this channel, and until then, stay tuned.